They looked like the perfect family. A loving father, a beautiful wife, two adorable little girls, and a new baby on the way. But behind the smiles and Instagram posts was a monster hiding in plain sight. In August 2018, the world would learn that Chris Watts was not the man he pretended to be. Chris and Shanann Watts lived in Frederick, Colorado. From the outside, they seemed to have it all. A big house, a happy marriage, two beautiful daughters, Bella and Celeste, and another baby on the way. Shanann was active on social media, sharing videos of Chris playing with their kids and presenting him as the perfect husband. But in reality, their marriage was crumbling. Behind Shanann's bright smile, financial struggles and emotional distance were slowly eating away at their relationship. On August 13th, 2018, Shanann returned home from a business trip in the early hours of the morning. Later that day, her friend Nicole Atkinson became worried when Shanann didn't answer her calls or show up to a doctor's appointment. Nicole went to check on her and, finding her car still in the driveway, she called police. Chris arrived at the house, acting calm, saying he didn't know where Shanann or the girls had gone. His behavior didn't match the panic of a husband who had just lost his entire family, and detectives quickly took notice. That evening, Chris gave a TV interview, pleading for his family's safe return. Shanann, Bella, Celeste, if you're out there, come back. This house isn't the same without you. But his emotionless demeanor and awkward body language made viewers suspicious. He spoke like a man rehearsing lines, not a man desperate to find his wife and children. Police immediately launched an investigation. Neighbors handed over security camera footage, which showed Chris backing his truck into garage the morning his family disappeared. Cadaver dogs searched the house and detected the scent of death. Detectives also noticed Chris's strange behavior. He was unusually calm, avoiding questions, and even texting his mistress during questioning. At this point, Chris was the only suspect. On August 15th, Chris agreed to take a polygraph test and failed miserably, faced with mounting evidence. He finally confessed, but only after detectives pressured him. Chris admitted he had strangled Shanann in their bed after an argument. Then, in an act that horrified the world, he smothered his daughters Bella and Celeste. He drove their bodies to a remote oil site owned by his company and hid them. Shanann's body was buried in a shallow grave, while his daughters' bodies were stuffed into oil tanks. Chris's motive was chilling. He was having an affair with a woman named Nicole Kessinger and dreamed of starting a new life without his family. Rather than divorce Shanann, he decided to murder her and their children. Even more disturbing, he spent the next day acting completely normal at work, pretending nothing had happened. The case moved quickly. Chris pleaded guilty to 5 counts of first-degree murder to avoid the death penalty. He was sentenced to 5 life sentences without the possibility of parole. In prison interviews, Chris described the murders in chilling detail, showing almost no emotion. The Watts family murders horrified the nation. People couldn't understand how a seemingly loving father could kill his entire family. Netflix later released American Murder, The Family Next Door, which revealed Chris's lies through Shanann's social media posts, police body cam footage, and chilling text messages. This case became a global warning. Appearances can be deceiving. Even the man who seems perfect can be a monster hiding in plain sight. Chris Watts will spend the rest of his life behind bars. Shanann, Bella, Celeste, and baby Nico are remembered as innocent lives lost to a man's selfish desires. This case reminds us, true evil often wears a mask of normalcy.